What's up, everybody? Do you remember when BetRivers Poker went live on a four-state network? That's what I remember, and we're here to continue to celebrate it. Excited for the promotions, the MTTs, the cash games, the cube spinningos that we are going to get into tonight, folks. Let's get after it. We're four tabling at the moment. We're in the $5 Classic, the $5 Rush, the $10 Classic, and the $50 Classic. We've also pre-registered the Nightly Benjamin tonight, and we'll be battling all night. I think I'm going to get a cash game table going while we're still waiting for some other action to kick off as well. Maybe even a cube sit and go. I've got a few tickets. I've been taking good advantage of that rapid reload promotion they've got going on right now. If you're not familiar, rapid reload is runs from 8 to 11 every night, and if you buy in and lose two sit and goes of the same stake, you get one ticket back. So basically, I've been playing enough volume to lose 10 every night because it's a great promo. So I do have a $25 ticket. We'll see if we can get one to kick off here. All right, so this is going to be 25-cent, 50-cent cash game. This is Trip Aces here. And that one's going to be a $25 SNG cubed. Now we have too much of this board. Like, I have the hearts too, so it's very difficult to get paid. If like we're behind, we will be okay with just losing. Well, let's unregister the cube because I forgot the $20 Classic was about to kick off here. I don't know, I think we just call. Gotta keep their bluffs in, gotta keep their bets with 10s in. Yeah, we don't want to raise and push them off of a 10. Very easy call off there, and big win in the $10 Classic. Slow playing our flop trips. All right, so instead, this is going to be the nightly $20 Classic. We'll play. We can play the sit and goes anytime we want. Although I guess I'd prefer to churn through the tickets prior to the time. So actually, maybe we will forego the cash game for now. And I'm actually just going to leave now. I've got 7-3 here. I'm okay with just leaving that table. All right, so this is going to be the cuber, and we did get one to kick off right away here. Ace Queen here in the $5 Classic. I think we just ship it in. Folds around to the 25 big blind stack, and they make the call with a worse hand. They call with ace jack. 70% to double up here. Oh boy, now only 55. And they do in fact get there with our queen nonetheless. That's quite rude. All right, well, I guess I got room for that cash game now. Or actually, I think what we'll do is have two cube sit and goes going at the same time, so that we can get through those tickets potentially. Jam here with ace-7, get it through. Ooh, we raise here, $10 Classic, they jam. Ace-9, just a little, it's very cuspy. It's very cuspy, I'll say that for sure, for sure. Just a little bit, not where I want to be. But we'll raise the pocket 9s here. All right, this one we will have to stack off provided these two players fold, which is what we expect to see most of the time. We call here with 9s versus ace-4 suited. But the ace on the board has other plans for us. We lose that pot. Here we got 9-7 of clubs. Mullen. We're ahead. Not anymore. We were flipping basically 55-45 there. They get in with the open ender and flush draw, and they make their flush. Free bet here with queens. We get 4 bet. I know nothing about this player. I mean, we're small blind versus cutoff. Let's run it. You want to run it? Let's run it. Slow roll with aces. Put a queen out there. Put a little justice out there. All right. It is what it is, man. People don't 4-bet light at all. Quick $20. Are we ever getting away from it on this board? Very unlikely anyway. 4-8, 10, 10, 8. Would have been feeling pretty darn good about the queens. Let's not bleed. Let's just get the suited hand in here. See if we can spin from here. If not, obviously we re-enter. Any broccoli? No, 0 broccoli. All right. Re-entry incoming. Let's raise here with King 10. I check, sir. 6s and deuces is plenty good. Says sorry. You don't have to be sorry. What, for beating me in a pot? King 5 here. No shot. Raise here. We're gonna see bet on ace queen deuce. Clicked back. God. The snippety snap clickety back. So we had 5 tickets. Let's monitor how we do on our 5 tickets that we got from the BetRivers Rapid Reload. We're 0 for 1 so far, and ticket 2 is not looking amazing. Let's raise here. Players limp in every hand. Well, not every hand, but nearly every hand. Maybe every hand where they get to limp. It's just a small blind versus us here. We'll bet here on the open-ender, intending to maybe bluff spades, intending to obviously be very happy if one of our straight cards comes in. Also happy to take down the pot as we did right there. King Queen gonna be all in here in the cuber. Got the best hand to start, but a lot can change here in these sit and goes. And we've got the worst hand to end. All right, 0 for 2 on the tickets. History gonna start raining men. Raise here over the limp with King Queen. No. Actually pretty simple, straightforward fold there. We got another cuber here going. And we'll just fold. Gotta call the min click with the 10-8 suited. Just don't do something crazy like jam. I want to realize some equity with this hand, please. Come on, baby. Oh, you get bum rushed at the Wild Wild West. All in. Pair of Kings, no good, my friend. Should have made it like 4 here, maybe. Queen 6 is at 8-7, though they still do fold. All right, we're heads up. Back 5, we're gonna fold. We join another one, and we got queens over here. Threes here, we're jamming. They're folding. Queens, we 3-bet, they fold. King Jack, we would call off. King Jack versus Ace 4, we got 43% to take it down. Queen? Queen? 10 is not good enough. 10 will not do. Need only queens on the river there. All right, so they take the chip lead here. Limp. Player raises to 3. We got to fold. Over the other one, King Jack versus Ace 9. They're eliminated there. We're going to fold our Jack 9 here to an open rip. Just going to jam Jack 10. $10-8 over here. God, I mean, I don't know my ranges here to know 4 big blinds, 10-8 off, call off. Definitely would feel comfortable jamming it. I don't know about calling off. Definitely 7-5 suited here for 3.5 though. 41%. Need a 7 or a 5. All right, GG there. Ace deuce here versus Jack 10. Pretty close to equivalent here. We lost that one over there. Oh boy, 70-30 for us. All right, so we're 0 for 3. This is the 4th one right here. I think we jammed 2 suited cards here. We got kings up here. Still like keeping a large bet size here. Let's call and see if we can win here with deuces versus Jack 10. All right, we win there. 9 coming on the river. I hate. We're gonna fold the kings. Jack 8 makes a straight. Makes sense. Queen 6 suited calls off for heaps. Does not make sense. We folded a very, very strong hand there. We got a lot of chips in while we were the favorite, but sadly, we're able to take it down. Okay, so we're 1 for 4 in our tickets. We won $50 on $100 worth of tickets so far, and we've got one more ticket to use. So we had $125 worth of tickets. We're gonna use our 5th one here. We got Ace 5 of diamonds here. Sorry, Ace 5 of diamonds here. We don't want to be check raised. We don't get check raised. Top pair versus top and bottom, and then they make a better 2 pair with the ace on the turn. Wow. All right, so we got away from the kings. Sucks because we lost a pretty significant amount of chips here on our second bullet in the $20 classic, but it's a good fold nonetheless. This player is all in for only 5, so we are gonna well, we were gonna re-ISO here. What is this? We raise flat. This player jams for 5, and you're gonna click it back. The fuck is this? There's so much money in here. I think I gotta go for this in case this is jacks, 10s, 9s. I think we just fucking run it. I don't know what this is though in the $5 rush. Don't know what Jace is up to with 10-9 suited, but we'll get in with ace queen in a pretty good spot here. Hold. Very nice. Don't know why you're clicking it back there, Jace, but we'll take it. Oh, the click back is not bad. It almost got me to fold a pretty strong hand, and ISO'd the 2s is interesting. Wouldn't expect that though from somebody in the $5 tournament as like an advanced play. Might be a blind squirrel finds nut once in a while type thing, but I kind of like it actually. Gonna really put the fear of God into the lower end of the UTG range, right? But instead it puts us into 3 of 13. We are trying to join a cash game table finally here. Backdoor flush draw here, 4 ways. Players decided to stop folding to my raises. We will fold here with just the 2 overs in the backdoor diamond draw. Good luck tonight, my egg sorting brother. Cheers to that. Cheers to optimal egg distribution, my friend. Sounds like I'm trying to get Casey pregnant. Not that kind, okay? This been made surgically, and I don't want to say impossible, but very, very unlikely anyway. My eyes box. Limp spot here. We got A7. Not afraid, huh? Ace 3 is unafraid. Come on now, the 7s. Let's flop me a set here. I could use a little love in the $20 classic. So close. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings. Got ace 8 here. Come on, bro. A 9 raising, hoping I have a 6, I suppose. Whoa, cool. Cooler alert. Kings versus aces over here in the $10 classic. The outcome you expect most of the time is what occurs. The aces hold. We need a yammable, but we're not going to take the jack 7 suited. Dive taker. Let's raise here. Check back. Let's raise in the cash game with 10-9-0. Barrel with a gut shot. We gotta rep the ace by the river here, I would think, unless they bet, which is concerning if they do. It would bet like a 4-5, I guess. They'd bet like an ace deuce, an ace 3 for fear of not getting paid. I get pot. Nice. Haven't raised pre, I think we got to follow through on the ace river. With just 4 big blinds, we'll jam down here in the $10 classic with 10-8-0. We'll get it through. And just like that, we're off to the break, folks. When we come back, we got another $25 cube sit and go to play, and we'll probably play some more given the promo, and we'll also be getting into the $100 Nightly Benjamin. I'll see you in just a few. Oops, wrong scene. There we go. All right, folks, we're back. Getting right back in the action, too. All right, our last ticket here to use in the $25 cubes. Call the min raise here with the 10-7 of diamonds. 25% bet is going to take it from us, unfortunately. We have very low equity with this hand. For folded two, we'll be jamming here. Good luck, us. Jack 9 offsuit called by 7-3 suited. Easy game. All right, we double in the $10. Three big blinds, just a little bit too much to call off. We would have defended for a min raise. I think 6-4 suited, I like jamming here. Fold the 7 deuce. Come on, where are the actual cards? Can't do it. These two are going at it though. King Jack calls Queen Jack. Oh, Queen Jack suited hits a flush on the turn though and doubles. C-bet gets a 3 here on ace 5 ace with the King Jack. Just let you go ahead. All right. Flop the full house down here. All in here with ace deuce. Called by 10-8. Ouch. All right, let's see if we get a glitch because we lost 4 out of our 5 tickets, unfortunately. No glitch. All right, we've got a full house here. Only one thing to do. We don't want to try to trap the player behind. They don't have more chips, so we're jamming. 6 is full. King deuce is no good. Singing all on my urn. 10-8 jams the 2 overs here. Called by ace 5. Put an 8 on the river. I don't know about that jam. All right, we will play some more $25 cubes though, because the promo going on. Let's raise over the limp here. Come on. And you're all in, right? Okay. You're not all in? All right. I don't know what the fuck that line is. But we're all with ace king here. Ace king called by 8-5 suited. Can we hold for 60%? Oh, that doesn't look great. Jesus Christ, what a flop for them. Wow, can't believe we faded that after they flopped a 6 and a 9 of clubs to go with their E5 of clubs. Got shot straight flush draw and we dodge it. Facing the queen here, we just jam. Ace queen versus king jack that limped. Oh, heart. Come on. Gosh. All right. One down. I feel like we've run so bad in these, but the promos make it up for it. I think we're kind of break even on the $25 cube, even though it feels like I got smoked. The promo has made up for it, which is nice, which means if we actually ran well, I would have printed money. But unfortunately, the cards have had another say in the matter. Jacks versus aces down here in the 50. That's fairly conclusive. All right, we are Cuban again. Standard C bet here on ace king 8. Take it down. Let's raise the king 6 suited. I bet here with sevens after raising pre in the $20 classic. Player just folds. We'll just fold here. Marking 9-0 raise. I think we just jam here after 4.5, raise over a limp, and then a call. I'm all in with queens in the $20 classic. The 9 c-bet took it down on the ace-high board. Here I just want to jam. Oh my. They are rejamming. It's queens versus jacks though. We're ahead. Let's hold. Wow. Wow. Okay, they got it out for us in the $20 tonight, folks. They got it out for us. We lose with queens twice. We ran queens into aces early, and then we ran queens into jacks, and both times we lost. All in here with ace 7. Getting it through. On our newly fired bullet 2 here, we've got ace 10 on jack 4 deuce. Still like a check, I think. And we'll fold. And here in the $5 rush, we've got top pair versus 2 different straight draws. And we hold. King 8 here, jamming blind versus blind. Running into ace king. Need an 8. Wow, that's going to be tough now. That's going to make it a little tough. Alright, we're still in here though. We're still hanging. Raise here over all the limpers with ace king. Oh, fours crack 5s over here. Ace king here versus ace jack. All right. And ace queen here, didn't mean to slow roll, just waiting for that hand to play out at the other table. No jack, no 10. We'll take it. We're heads up with at a slight chip disadvantage. Fold, go ahead, you can do it. Fold. Ace queen here, we're all in the $10 classic. Queen 6 suited, gonna be a ship for me. Ace queen got through here in the $10. Queen 6 gets through here. Gotta be close to 10-7 suited. I think we'll check rather than jam. All right. Easy jam here. Super easy call off here. Ace 10 of hearts versus queen 8 of spades. We've got a flush. They've got 2 pair. Still at outs, but they don't find one. We'll call here with ace king. 9-5 suited, really. Hang on, we won up here. Spent 87.50. We won this as well. But we says wow after calling my 3-bet with 9-5 of diamonds. Brother, you are the wow. It is you who are the wow. I hope you're saying wow while you're looking in a mirror. It says wow, the ace king got there versus my 9-5 suited after I flopped a pair. And a straight draw, to be fair. All right, so we did win a nice cube prize there. We'll fire up another one. We're all in here with 10s versus the button open. Button raise folds in the $50. See if we can see a flop here with the pocket sixes. Looks like we are going to see one. All spades for our 6 of spades. Habitable. All right, we'll fold here. Jack 7 suited calls off. A gift, most likely, to the queens. Indeed. Wow. I understand, like, calling my raise with the Jack 7 suited, okay? Like, go ahead. Okay, misclick. I actually believe that one, maybe. Could just be a convenient excuse, though. Alright, so we know this player can be here with, like, any holdings. Especially, at least any suited holdings, potentially. See if they're willing to call off 27 here. Are you going to misclick again? Not this time. Not this time. All right, all in here. We are kind of near the bubble, but not near enough. We're gonna be all in here with the ace jack and the $10 classic. Raise the 10s here over the limper. Huh. I got a call, I think. Flipping with ace king. Fold. No. Ouch. That would have been a nice pot. It's a shame. Pair of fives is good here. Versus Queen 10. Just overs. Finally spin another cubed here. I got the key. Ship the threes here. Ship the a6. You can fold this one, I think. King queen, we raised pre down here. See if that just takes it down. Let's play flop here with queen 4. Okay. Let's jam down here with queens. Says here we go. I hope so, honestly, with this hand. Nope. All the way through. Jacks up here will raise over a limp in the $20. What the fuck? Sure. Jacks versus sixes. Clubs are fine. Decides to just rip in the sixes for some reason. And we do reap the benefits here on bullet 3 in the $20. Finally winning with an overpair. Or with a premium pair, I should say. The queens weren't overpair in both cases. It was queens to aces and then queens to jacks. King 7 facing a limp. We will jam. A king deuce up here. A7's got to go in. We'll just flat the king deuce here. It's not my favorite river card, but it's like 5, 6, 6, 9 gets there, but go with the ace here. We don't get paid on the deuce there. I go with the ace deuce here, called by king deuce. Let's hold for 77% to be heads up here. Just fading the Cowboys. All right, we're heads up with the chip lead here. 2.5 to 1. We start in the small blind with queen 10 suited, which is going to be a jam for me, Scott. All right, we're in any 2 jam or call off territory now for sure. Doesn't matter what we got, it's going in the middle. 7-6 suited, plenty good. We're basically 50-50. This hand very nicely positioned against king deuce. Just need that beautiful 6 or 7 on the river. Couldn't find a pretty bad start and turn for us. This one we would call off a jam. Queen 3. Sadly, we are dominated by Queen 8. Really bad position. Take a big card to chop. There we go. So this is pretty dicey, but we are going to jam the ace jack here. They fold somehow. Jack 10 versus 6-5 for the win. No! You gotta be kidding me. Ace jack does win versus a sitting out player here. Just need to steal the pot at this point. Gotta call with King 5. King 5 versus 10-4. We're 64% to win once more. 0% by the turn, though. Swings in these things, man. Easy jam with Queen Jack. We will not call off this hand. Ace 5, we're all in. Somehow they have ace 8. All right, our turn to win the 35%er, right? Right? Chop it up instead. We'll chop it up instead. We are damn shallow here now, folks. Oh my god. Fold! Imagine. Imagine if they did. I can't. I can't. They just might not fold. I play the board, my friend. Hopefully you do too. Oh my god, you do too. In-fucking-credible. King 6, I'm all in. Alright, we got matching stacks for 3 big blinds. What's our magic hand? Queen 8 is good enough to call off. Queen 8 versus 8-3. Hold the 76% to win. Just got to fade an additional 3 on the river. Finally. We spin. A hard fought $50. Get another one of those fired off right away. You like dancing, dancing, dancing the night away. $20 classic will raise the ace 8 of spades. What's up, passing up? Min-click 3-bet. And I fold the suited ace to min-click 3-bet, I will tell you that much. Now we will fold it to that. Raise Queen 9 here. Make me feel like dancing. What? They limp jammed? Okay, fine. Our C-bet got it through with the Queen 9 over here, by the way. Pocket nines here. Nines versus ace king. We flip. Make a straight. Player eliminated. Queen jack here. Not folding to that. Ink. Make me feel like dancing. Make me feel like dancing. Hoping to extract a little value there with our queen jack. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for us. King 9 is going to be a jam over the limp. And 8 I would have jammed if I was folded too, but it said the other stack jams and we fold. We are on the bubble of the $10 classic. Up here we see 5-4 suited versus ace 7. Ace on the turn seals the deal for the short stack. Walk there. Got turn here with ace jack. Just benefits our range a whole bunch. Check back, would you? Check back, would you please? Okay. Five 4 beats 9-3 here, and we're heads up with pretty close stacks in the cuber. Queen 9 would have been a tricky one. Probably call off. Enough small pocket pairs and things like that. Queen 10-0, definitely an easy jam when it's our action first. Called by King 5. We are slightly behind. Equity wise, so we need a queen or a 10 on the river. King for them. Now we did have a few more chips, so we are still alive here. Let's see if we can spin it up. 6 deuce is our holding to try. Live cards versus the 7-3, 7-3. Fist pumping to be ahead in this hand and have it clinched on the turn, I'm sure. All right, it's 2 cube sit and goes lost, which means we'll get a ticket tomorrow. Keep firing. All right, we're bouncing around in another one. Seven five suited here. We limp. Player checks. Let's check. Call. Let's check. Let's check. 8-9 is good. Gem here with threes over the limp from Callan. Limp calls ace jack. Why do people limp things like ace jack? Boggles the mind, and it's frustrating when it works for them. All right, that's 3. Cube sit goes lost. Are we keeping track of losses? Because the promo right now is if you lose 2, you get a ticket back, up to 5 tickets total. So meaning lose 10. So basically playing, obviously not trying to lose, but playing until I lose 10. Cube sit and goes here. The old limp ace jack button, 3-handed. AKA, I love letting people see flops against my, what do I want to say? Not weak, but vulnerable hand. We are on the stone bubble down here. And the player is all in on this river. Right into the nuts. Okay, we are no longer on the stone bubble down here. We have cashed in the $10 classic. Locked up 1734. We're in 12 of 13. There's $191 up top. You don't really want to stay, no. You don't really want to get air. Queen 3 down here. Excuse me, pot? Do we just get this in? Oh, not anymore. Not now. Another one. Here we go again into the breach and the $25 cubes. 10-7, we check. Queen 8, we raise pre. We see bet post on the A-side board. They call. Gotta be all in here, I think, with ace 4 for 5 big blinds. Look at us. Did not really want to be called here. We are ahead, though. 60% to double. 3. Ace. G. Finished in 11 for 1734. We are all in here with King 9 suited versus Ace 8. Need a king or a 9. All right, it's 4 cubes and goes lost. Keep on firing. All right, we're gonna get into the $50 rush at 9:05. Yeah, we're just chilling otherwise. Maybe we'll run a little cash game action again until we get there. There's not really a seat at the 50 NL cash game table. Oh wait, there is. There is. We are on the bubble down here in the $5 rush. We're 4 of 8 with 7 paid. Better jams. Bow out here. All right, in the newly registered cash game, Green 3 suited here. Here we go again. Open jam and a call in the very first hand. Ace 10 jams, King Jack calls. Well, no matter what, we're going to be at a chip deficit here versus the chip leader. All right, we played back from a 2-1 chip deficit. We're all in down here. Pick up what's in the middle on the FT. Gonna be just all in here for 8. Old train to break down. Oh my god, they flopped the full house. Are you fucking for real? Like, I was like gonna be okay if they had another 8, but like we couldn't even hit our 6 on the river. Are you serious? 8-3 offsuit flopped the full house when we flopped the pair. Holy hell. Sometimes it's just setting you up, man. We're so shallow, like we gotta protect our 8 there, I think, and I'd rather jam. Jesus. Alright, 5 cube Singo's lost. Ace king down here. Nah, come on. I call. What do you got? Priced myself in, but I think we got to try for value there against worse aces. But it gets very thin, right? A lot of hands made good hands there by the river. Unfortunately, ace queen made its on the turn. Ace queen beats ace king for a big one in the cash game. We are on the losing side of it. All in here with ace 4. Talk to no patience. Fold here. You can say what you have to say. My mind's made up anyway. I rode going above you. This is the last time that I'm gonna trust you. You can say what you. All in here with king 10. Snap called by the player to our left. With ace king. Jesus, come on. I just run into monsters all night in these spins, man. There's just boogeymen everywhere. Ace 8 we jam called by 3 deuce. All right, we'll get some chips here at least. Maybe be able to battle back. Queen 10 suited down here. Went raise, call, we call. Dicey flop to navigate here with a middle pair on Jack 10-4. With a bet and a call, I think we just exit. Pretty good hand here with no chips remaining. Pocket kings here as we go 3 ways to the board of Queen, Jack, 7. Anybody has a queen or a 7, we lose. Otherwise, I think we might be pretty good here. Nice. King 6 suited, I'm definitely all in. Down here we're all in with King Queen for 16 bigs. Raise flat. I'm all in. It says cooler. Yikes. I'm scared. It's kings. Jesus Christ. I can win with another queen. We will register the $50 classic. Going with the queen 4 suited here over the lots of cards jam. We got 56% to win. Both hit our top pair. We got him on the turn. Okay, let's hold now. Let's finish the job against the other player. Got him 3 to 1-ish. King 9, a very clear jam. Kings here versus Jack 3. Didn't mean to slow roll. Was looking at another table. All right, we finished that one with a win. And we spin $50. We limp here. Player jams. Another player calls. We're out of here on bullet 2 of the $50 with a 7 of diamonds, I might add. Okay, didn't need to add it. We would have lost to the 9s. King 8 suited here, we raise. They fold. Queen 10, we raise. Ellen. Eight 7 offsuit here, we defend. Gotta fold to a c-bet, sadly. We will be off to the break, folks. So maybe I shouldn't have registered this one, but we will play it out first. I will take that one down on the turn. You could not time bank when I'm trying to get through, trying to get to where I can use the bathroom. I'd appreciate it. Raise here, Jack 7 suited. We'll do a jam. Can't fold to a min click though. 2 suited cards. Miserable board though. Never folding to the min click with 2 suited cards and where it's not like my whole stack or something. Even then, just gotta go with it, I think. Folding here. Can we play a little quicker, folks? Dang it. Top 2 pair here if we came along. Who's gonna take it down in this hard-fought pot? King kicker. Jack 7 suited for 5 big blinds. I'm all in. Called for less. 40% versus the ace 10. Equity favorite on the flop. Can we get there by the river? Yes, we can. 2-1 chip lead. Advantage here. You limp, I jam. Jam, I fold. King 8 all in. Called by Jack 8. Please hold. No hooks. No hooks. No, that's a hook. Put a king out there. Man. Variance be variance, my friends. Variance be variance, and it's crushing us in these cubes. We have to call off here. Definitely not folding 2 suited cards right here. I'll jam if you want to limp. I'm jamming. If you want to limp fold, you're crazy. Okay, they actually have a hand that we dominate, which is wild. Let's fade the 3s. The 7 plays, you love to see it. We're even in stacks. I see an ace. I got a jam. Come on, hold. Let the ace play, or let the 8 play. That's a good way to let the 8 play. There we go. All right, let's see what we spin real quick, and then I gotta take the break. We spin 50. Be right back. All right, folks, we're back. With these changes, living with these changes. Why is this table not working? There it is. Sorry about that. I'll end down here with Jack 10 in the $50 classic. We get it through. 3 of 6 here with $15 locked up in the $5 rush. All right, I've got a pair, sir. How about you? We'll take it. Very passively played by our limping opponent who had pocket twos. We got there on the river. We're all in here in the $50 classic. Ace King suited. Hits me with the devil face. And folds. All right, spinning again here. Not that, can't complain. I'm just trying to do the dang thing. We'll check all the 6-9 here. Check all the way down. 2 pair of kings and fours. Nice hand. Milking me. All in with king 10 though. Get that one through. Y'all, at the end of the day, y'all, I'm just another John Deere guy up on the tractor trying to get my daughters off the pole, son's out of jail. Let's raise here with queens. And we're going to jam here with 10s. Raise flat, flat, flat. Hang on, all in here. Ace King versus King Jack. Diamond or a queen? Jeez. All right. Tens get through. Queens get through here on the turn. Ace King loses to King Jack. And that's 6. Cube sitting goes down. A6 we jam here. They fold. We got jacks here in a 3-bet pot. We see bet flop. They call. Block Jack 9. Block like Queen Jack that we'd want them to have and turn into a bluff here. Pretty gross. 7s here. We flatted a raise in the Benjamin. Still 3 of 6 down here, players. Anteed all in here. We folded the 7s to a bet on the 9-8-4 board. I will jam here with ace 3 of spades. Player anteed all in as ace 10. I mean, it's fine for us because we get the 3 big blinds in there. Ladder bubble extends. Players don't want to bust before locking up another $5. Jack 7 versus Queen Deuce. Flop a jack. They got a flush draw. We will eliminate that player though. Tens here. Rooting for me anyway. I'm sorry, a 4 big blind raise on the FT, my friend. Raise here with the Queen 4 after the limp. They limp call. Not really what we wanted to see. I have rivered top pair, my friend, and I happily check back and win, right? Right. Bet here on King King 3. Okay. You win, I guess. Got queens down here. We were check raised on the flop. Queen jack is no good. Pocket fives here. We're gonna have to call off in the cube. Never mind. Nothing to call. We're down to final four here. We've locked up 25 bucks. Good jam here. Pocket tens all in the cube. We're all in at risk versus ace six. Advantageous spot for us. Question is, can we hold? Fading fours and aces. My two pair is better than your two pair, my friend. We take a nice chip lead here. We just jam the jack nine, honestly. Getting it through is very nice for jack high. Don't mind that at all. Sure, I'll check. I'll end down here with king jack. Oh, this player says hold. You calling? I'm scared. Okay. Queen eight we call here. Goes raise, call, call. We're gonna ISO. Wow, they have a better queen. That's miserable. That's terrible. All right then. Well, king jack's an easy jam. We don't really have to think too much about this one. You should stack off any two. They call ace nine. That's far from any two. That's a good hand. King or a jack, please. Well, never mind. We're dead. All in here with queen 10 for 7 big blinds. Yeah, actually get it all the way through, which again, we don't hate that with queen 10 for sure. Well, aces when we have 6 big blinds behind. Or big blind entered in here, not bad. Anybody, please? Please jam. Please tell me you're gonna put me all in. Please tell me you're not gonna fold. Thank you. Aces versus jack 7. Says well played. Don't say it before I actually win the hand. Thank you. Thank you. Ace 10 versus 9-7 suited up here. Both get a piece. They get another piece on the turn. Come on! Versus this kind of raising even over 10 hands, we're just going to jam the king 10 suited. Seems like a pretty good jam here for 16 bigs. We've got a threatening stack to them. They seem like they're aggressive so far in the very limited sample that we've seen, which is admittedly very, very limited. All right, we got ace 4 here. We would stack off. Ace 4 versus king queen. We start ahead. X need a king. Need your king. Okay. Third for 36.25. Not bad for a $5 tourney. Fives, we min raise here. C bet small. Ace queen 9, all diamonds. They call, another diamond on the turn. I'm bluffing, folks. I've got boats. I've got big diamonds. You've got a bunch of small ones. Oh. They were not afraid with their nut flush. The nut flush is not really what we're targeting. Maybe a bit of a punt with that many high diamonds out there, but I don't know. They didn't even care to think that maybe we would have a boat or something there. Didn't even cross their mind, really. Dr. Dad Poker all in here for 12. All in here for 12. Oh, I would have called. We will not now. Yikes! Goodbye. Good luck, Dr. Dad. I would have called if it folded to me. We would have flipped. Sevens actually would have been in a good spot if meaning because I had an ace, but they found the nines as well. And we actually would have scooped this whole pot with the ace jack of spades. I'm sure Dr. Dad will be coming back in here in just a moment. In the meantime, we pick up aces. Aces versus king jack suited. Oh gosh, why such a sweat? All right, we hold. Raise it up with sevens. Flop is ace jack 6. Take it down with the C bet though. All right, another cube sit and go here. We did join a new cash game table. We'll defend our queen 9 here. SOS, sending out an SOS, sending out an SOS, sending out an SOS. 3-bet jam, or let's just raise the king queen. Okay, we'll take it down. We'll fold the mallards here, the deuces, the fives call off. Ace 8 is good though. Ace king here. We check call river. I call. What do you got? 6-5. Okay. Queens here versus ace 10 and 7s. We win that one. 6-5 just decides to blast into us. You love to see it. 4 of 39 after Clyde goes a little buck Clyde. Oh, it didn't really work. 9-8 suited here. We're playing. We won a big pot with queens. We're playing heads up here now. I think we got any 2 jam when they got 2.5. We'll take our live cards with 5-3. 34% to win it. Just put a low card down there, a 5 or a 3. Right in between. Threaded the needle, huh? Here we look to finish the job versus Clyde with our 10-6. Not gonna be able to do it. Ace 9 will be a call off here for sure. Ace 9 versus 6-7. This time we're the favorite with 62% to finish this. And we've got him dead on the turn, folks. We spin a 50. We got jacks here in the $20 classic. Jacks versus 9-7 suited. Oh no, don't do that. Oh my god, don't do that. Yikes, 9-7 of spades gets the runner against us. Wow. Ace King has like no chips and finds like King Queen's gotta be like, what the hell? You had no chips and went all in. I have King Queen. You have me dominated? How is that possible? King 5, we have the flop 3 ways here. ISO our top pair, we beat the 7-9 and we're heads up. Let's try a limp here. They do check back. We flop trip 8s. Hot, huh? Quad 8s. Okay. Very nice. Call here. King deuce versus queen six, 60% to win again. A king or a jack. I can never hit those runouts once they hit. All right, we get it in with the advantage. Don't win. How's poker treating you this evening? It's been okay. Queen 4 versus 10-4. They're calling off like anything right now. Queen 4 versus 10-4. We're dominating again. We do finish the job there, and we spin. Another 50. I got queen jack here. Bro, like you're giving me like the right pot odds to hit one of my cards. And now like if you ever don't have an ace or a 9, but of course you have an ace, like that's absurd. That's an absurd hand of poker. They just bet tiny, 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 and like we can get there. Instead they win the pot. What did the other player have? It says well played. Other player had queen 10. Moves us down to 9-30. Frustrating hand. Like they just give us great odds to get the cards we need, and we can't find them. And then like I think we have to call on river just in case they also have a queen we chop with or whatever. Like weird hand of poker though. Green's in the cash game. I did flop 3 ways. Sandwich between 2 players here. We bet the 10s here. Have the flop 3 ways and we flop a set. Unfortunately, they just fold. Me versus Dr. Dad down here. We raise. He folds. We got him. We got him. Hit him with the boom. How you doing tonight, Money? Be okay? Hope you're well, man. Three bet here with the 10-9 suited. Okay, because of course, like, anytime I take a 3-bet, fucking... I'm playing tight as shit this table, I haven't any cards, and then I find a hand where I'm like, I could 3-bet bluff this, I could like 3-bet, and then if they call, just take a flop, we got good equity with these cards. No, they just decide to rivet and pre. We'll just run into like some monster. Fucking hell. We just run into some monster. Mine. Oh, we raised pre. We'll see bet here on 9-6 deuce. Take it down. Let's raise here with the ace-4 suited. We're getting squeezed here. I fold DDP. I don't know about you. He calls. Kind of wish I hadn't folded. Now we had an ace-4 of hearts on this board. Then again, we're up against some better aces a good bit of the time. Let's raise here with the ducks. Raise, 3-bet, 4-bet. Tiny 4-bet and a jam. Dr. Dad is stuck in the middle with you. Oh boy, and ready to run it, I guess. Wow. What hands are we looking at here, folks, in the $50 rush? What do you got, Dr. Dad? Queens versus ace king versus jacks. Huge pot for Dr. Dad and a king on the flop. Give me my 5-8 hearts back. Dr. Dad not eliminated. Cut down to 11 big blinds, though. And all in again for 11 is Dr. Dad. This time gets it through. We got another spin going here. What do I need? When words lose their meaning. Call. Where? All of it? We'll lead out here in a limped pot. They're just snap calls, huh? Okay. Fives are good. Fives are good. We had two chances of getting a better card, like many cards to beat those fives, though. Unfortunately, we wanted a five. Was one of the cards we wanted, but ace queen. We're all in here. Get it through. Your hide and seek game. We'll go with the ace 10 here. Not be concerned with me. All in with ace queen. We have at least one player at risk. Wow, stronger than we hoped. They have jacks. We're flipping. Yeah, a bit stronger than we hoped. They flop quad jacks. We are no longer flipping. Nice hand. Don't you feel like crying? Come on. Proud of me. Alright, need to jam anything decent here. 3.4. Sadly, that is not anything decent. Give a walk to the shorty, really? Alright, king queen's gotta go. I'm not freaking leaving. Doesn't matter what you do, we're calling no matter what. I'm in too, guys. What do you got? Let's get a king out there, shall we? A queen would be good too, actually. King or a queen? There's a king. Hold now. No clubs. No clubs. Green is bad. Let's go. Six, seven will take our 35.5%. Let's just hit a 6 or a 7. There's a 7 to start. Hold the baby. All right. We spin again. Another 50. Dr. Dad all in at risk here. Calls off. I went raise, jam. Dr. Dad calls for 10 big blinds. Inner. Good luck, good luck. Ace king flipping with sevens. Dr. Jack gets a double. Flop top two pair here in a limped pot. We check. No, this will not stand. I can't just let a club peel off there, unfortunately. Can't do it. This guy gets aces when he has like 2 big blinds remaining. Made aces full. Let's raise the ace jack. Looks on every day, and I try, and I try. Nobody left to believe. We'll check. Top pair now. Oh, I could have gotten it all. Oh, I could have gotten it all. What a nit. What a nit I am. Oh, what a fucking nit. I figured backdoor clubs were less likely than backdoor hearts, but I still decided to check. Fucking nit. I should have bet that for value. Pocket tens all in at risk versus ace 4, ace on the flop. Looking for a 10, and wow, Benson's luck spinning it up from nothing continues with another 10 on the river. Holy. Bink indeed. Spin another cube. Sit and go here. Limp along with the queen deuce of clubs. Let's raise here. I got a call with eights here. Eights versus queen jack suited. Yikes. All in for value here with jacks. Don't get our value. Jamming here with queen 7. Top pair, good kicker. Sadly, we lose the flip eights to queen jack suited. We're down to 16 bigs here. Jack 9 suited will jam here. Guess what? So is my money. Wow. Ace 10 gets called by ace 9 in the $50. Dr. Dad in a great spot. Green 100% for DDP on the river. Aces for us in the cube. King 6 versus 3 deuce. The dirty diaper. The 4-style in spot. We hold. Set mine here with 6s unsuccessfully. Jamming here with 7s successfully, in a manner of speaking anyway. We get it through. Fold there. King Jack. All in. Called by Ace Queen. We got live cards for 37%. Wow. We flop a straight. They flop top 2 pair. And then we hold. We flop Broadway and hold. Nice. Another 25 gives us 50. And we'll kick off another one right away here. I think it's about to start. It is indeed. King 9 suited will raise. Mary Tyler Moore. In position, we'll call the 3-bet. Look at us. King 9 flops a pair of kings versus queens. And we're heads up. Raise over the limp, we take it down. Ooh. And you're Mary Tyler Moore. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ten big blinds, king 7. Fed it a king 9 up here. Ooh. Jam here over the limp with ace queen. Ace queen versus jack 10, looking for a double with 64% equity. Don't put the straight card out there, please, dealer. Thank you. All right, we double up in the $50 rush. Jam if we're folded to. Here we'll just jam. Pocket fives get through. I think now we call off a king 4. Ugh. King jack got us dominated. Clubs are dead. Yeah, 10, that's not a club. To the chop. Yikes. I don't, maybe it's not a call off, but it felt good. 7's definitely a jam. Oh my god! How? Put a 7 out there. 7! Alright. We'll play another one here as we go into the MTT break again, because I'm a genius. Odds are everybody missed this board, but sometimes they're gonna raise us, in which case we have the easiest fold of all time. Or check call. When they call, I'm scared they have an 8, because they would raise us with a 3. They would raise us with some pairs. They would raise us with an 8 a decent amount of the time. I'm obviously checking or folding here. Nobody calls there with like anything other than an 8, basically. I just don't float anything there. I should not have registered this cube, guys. Thankfully, I do not have to go to the bathroom very badly this break. Otherwise, I'd be very mad at myself. Fold here. Any yammers? Not quite, but maybe now. Yep. Zeke, you can't be betting 3 and folding here, right? That's funny. You got absolutely nothing. Just try to apply some pressure. Don't jam. Don't jam. They jammed. Oh my gosh. Queen 10 easy jam for 4 bigs. Jack 9 suited got a call off, I believe. They have our same suit and a queen high hand. We're at 42% to win this one. We need a jack or a 9 though. Now a 7 or a queen would do. Not a 6 though. Alright, I'm not even gonna take the break. There's not enough time. We'll just keep firing here. $5 of 16 here in the $50 rush, not a bad spot. Not doing great in the Benjamin where we're 23 of 25, unfortunately. And in the $20 Classic, we are 13 of 19 with 16 paid. So close to the bubble, but we're also close to bubbling. Resuming here, coming back to a king 9. Which on the bubble, I'm just going to fold. Jack's full, Jack's double through, King Jack suited. Down here in the cash, whoa. Raise the pocket tens. Talk about with our tens, we get called by a 9, which is basically exactly what we were trying to get done there. I do think even though we're close to the bubble, I think this is a jam. We're going to jam King Queen suited here in the $20 Classic for 11. Gets all the way through. Benson, who had like 2 big blinds, like was basically like forced all in at one point, is all in again here for 12 big blinds. Says here we go, one time, and then they're gonna fold, right? Yep. Classic duck smoke. Classic. Here we go, one time, fold. Everyone makes the same joke with the pre-filled text. It is a funny one though. I gotta admit, it is a funny one. Ace Jack defeats the 8-7 suited. We're off to the other table here in the $50 rush. One of these players should be Dr. Dad, right? I didn't tag him up this time, this tournament. Actually, no, wait, maybe we joined. Hold on, let's see. Did we split to the table with Dr. Dad? No, he's actually at the other table. Okay, gotcha. He actually resides at the other one. 7 of 16 here. Rentrix is still open. Let's raise here with King Queen of Spades in the cash game. King Queen suited, I should say. King Queen of Diamonds is what it is. Wayward son, there'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. All right, cube sit and go. If we win it, we'll keep going. If we lose it, this would be our 10 loss. We will get 5 tickets tomorrow. King Queen of Hearts versus the Ace Deuce. Ace Deuce somehow fades after the 2-heart board comes out. Big one here in the $50 rush. Kings up against Ace Jack, and Ace Jack still somehow they find an ace on the board and chop up the premium hands chips. A6, we're all in here in the $25. Getting it through. Fives versus deuces here. Player eliminated in the rush. Ace 9 of hearts calls off against King 10, who threw in the one time. But it's not this time. We've got kings, folks. Limping the kings. Shorty reopens the action. We love to see the 3-bet here. We jam over the top. Kings versus Ace 10 and Ace 7, 67% for a huge triple. Please hold. Let's go. I folded the 9s here. We limped queen jack suited here. No hearts on the board. Alright, in our cube sit and go, we're all in with queen 6 of hearts here. Rejammed on. Oh, they have a dominating queen, for real? 5 or a 6. 5 or a 6. G. 10 plays. Alright, that is our 10 cube sit and goes done though. Lost, that is, and we'll get 5 tickets tomorrow. I think we ended up not horrible in those, but we ran pretty bad. Also didn't spin anything super big. I think we spun like $187, but nothing else. A lot of 50s when we did win. Let's check in on the current session's stats. Currently down 331, but we've got 66 on this table, so we're down about like 270 right now. But obviously there's a lot up top in the $50 rush. Could spin a big stack in the cash game, etc., etc. Only top 4 paid here in the $50 rush, though. We are 3 of 16 at the moment. As we see ace king, double through 10s here. Let's raise here. Try one time to take this one down with the Jack 9 of spades. And it'll work. Pretty short here in the Benjamin, but we fold out of 3s when raised 3-bet jam. Or at least, no, maybe not 3-bet jam, but raised 3-bet. Either way. Either way, it's not something we want to see with pocket 3s. We are in last place here in the Benjamin. Folding here is 7-3. Folds to us, we're all in here. Fold. Still on the bubble here, 16 of 17 in the $20 classic. We are on the stone bubble. Dr. Dad and I putting on a show in the Benjamin. We're second to last and last, respectively. I'm last. All right, we're all in here in the $20 classic, folks. Ace King suited on the bubble. Will they bubble me? Not this hand, at least. And they call the thing rodeo. Call with ace-6 suited. Hand's not strong enough to ISO. We can't fold it, I don't think. This ISOs, we have to fold. Okay, ace-6, we're ahead versus jack-10. Gotta win your flips, kids. Need an ace to win it, though. 10's full is pretty good. 10's full is pretty good. You gotta win your flips. I say it all the time. I'm not really emblematic of doing it. I'm more of a sayer than a doer when it comes to winning flips. But you gotta win them. I'll keep saying it. Hopefully someday I'll start doing it. Five is flop a set versus ace-4. Still in the bubble here. Trip 8's here with BetRiver. A little value from a 4. Come on, give me some cards of some kind here in the Benjamin, please. All right, ace-8 will have to do. Versus this raise, we jam versus you. I think we probably still fold, which blows. Don't raise, just fold, man. Just fold, Ethan. Fold! Can't be jamming ace-8, fucking taking a 3-way flop. Not gonna do it. Speaking of ace-8, ace-8 loses to 8-4 in the big blind. Our ace-8 would have flopped a pair of 8s. Hang on one second. We got queens here in the nightly $50 rush, and there's a very short stack right here about the jam. Yes, sir. All right, rejamming. We don't just flat here with queens, I don't think. All in. Flatter folds. We've got queens versus ace jack. No! No, give me a diamond or a queen. Give me a diamond, a beautiful blue diamond. Bit of a roller coaster, that. Jam it folded too for sure here. Eights here, kings are good. Players are allergic to value, man. They bet so small. This is the other $50 table. Dr. Dad's got a player all in here. And eliminated. We're all in here with ace 9 for 6 effective. Ace 9 versus ace 6, we're ahead. 68% to win it. Sometimes we chop. This is not one of those times. The 9 plays. Aces and 4s with a 9 kicker. Let's go. What a river. All right, we are chip leading here in the $50 rush, folks. Gonna have to be all in here with queen jack. Queen jack for 5 big blinds in the Benjamin. Finally got a couple of sticks to rub together. We'll be all in. Called by King 9 suited. They're ahead. Let's win our 40%. Yikes. Need a queen or a jack. That's not a diamond. All right, we are not going to re-enter the Benjamin at the last second, folks. Leave that up to others. King 9 suited here looking to eliminate the queen 4. Dr. Dad's got another dominating spot here. King jack versus jack 10. Nice. This player was not eliminated. Dr. Dad does eliminate one here, though. And takes our chip lead. Okay, so we are 2 of 11 here. Raising the ace queen of clubs. Gotta call jams. This one would hurt, but we would still have to call it, I think. Everybody folds. So there's a player sitting out at the other table in the $20 classic. And we're 16 of 17. Like, what do you do? Just wait? I mean, like, I'm bleeding here. I'd like to have a chance to actually make some decent money in this tournament rather than just limp into the money. We're 15 of 17 now. This player dropped below us to our right here. Oh boy. Here we go. Pocket 9s in the $50 rush, folks. 9s versus 6s versus ace 5. Hold. Let's go. Double elimination in the $50 rush. That takes us down to 9 players remaining. Dr. Dad's trying to get another one here. They fold. All right, that was a big pot. We got the chip lead. Players sitting out now. Whoop. Boop, boop. Limp here with Queen 5. Dr. Dad, King 9 versus Ace 8. It's a club. Got here with our heart draw. I don't think we get like an 8 to fold now, typically. We'll fold. Raise the 10-8. Get through. Raise to get here and get through the sitting out player. Cool, cool, cool. Fold. Fold, fold, fold. Fold. You know you want to. Damn it. Can't do anything there. Gonna fold here as well. Dr. Dad at risk. Flops a king versus ace 3. Nice hand. Knocks a player out. All right, we're on the FT. We've got the jacks. Dr. Dad joins us, rivaling us for the chip lead. We would stack off versus this player if they jammed, but they don't. Dr. Dad right over here. Raise a 7 suited. All right, chip leading 1 of 8 in the nightly $50 rush, folks. Dr. Dad in 2 of 8. Could be some streamer on streamer battling here. We finally made the money here. We're all in with King 9 in the $20 classic. We finally broke the bubble, so King 9's got to go, I think, for 3 big blinds. A big blind stack rejams. I believe they got 7s. We'd love a flip. It's 7s. Look at that. Now we just gotta win it. Now, the thing is to win it. Perfect. Exactly like we drew it up. Like literally. That almost never happens to me. It was 7s. And we got queens, which we also will jam. After just jamming King 9, we hope they think we have a similar quality hand now. Same player calls. We're looking to finish the job with a much better hand than King 9. This time it's queens versus Queen Jack. We get in very advantageous spot here, about 90% to win and hold. Nice. To hold and win, win and hold. Got my mix all tucked up. All right, we ladder. Did we ladder? I don't know if we ladder. No, we didn't ladder, but we did knock a player out and get one closer to the ladder at 13th. We're 7 of 14 now. It's actually kind of a spot in the $20. We might be able to get something good going here. Player jams on Dr. Dad's Big Blind for 9.6. Dr. Dad folded though. We got ace 6 here on 6-6 queen. Hope you got a queen. We bet small, get a call from pocket fours. Just the kind of hand we're targeting, like a small pair, middle pair. Nice. 3 of 14 now. Has 8s crack 9s on the FT. Pretty crazy. We got ace king. Raise the ace king. We would ship it in Dr. Dad's eye. 2-3 bet us. Call if you jam, but we get it through. Now we got jacks. Jacks versus the 9-5. We're good. Jacks here as well. Win that one as well. Still chip leading here now, 1 of 7. Me back dories the la na 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 na. All right, can't call off the jam. Unfortunately, beautiful cards are 9-8 suited, but not that beautiful. And we limped behind a limp here with ace 3 of hearts. Just folding on this board. Our dad raises, player to his left flats. So it's under the gun versus under the gun +1, or like low jack versus MP, depending on how you want to look at it. On a 7-handed table. Dr. Dad bets, player calls, duplicate 7 on the turn. Shouldn't change a whole lot typically. Ace, no, not even, you wouldn't even have A7 of diamonds here. Curious run out, you don't get anything to fold. A queen or a jack both don't fold here, I don't think. And would value bet river, which we do see a bet on the river come in. Oh, Dr. Dad not checking to induce. Check folds. So some chip change hands. Hold the 7-6 of spades. Ocean man, by the sun, the thirst. Raise here with the ace-5 over a limp. Player limp calls. Calls again. Calls again. Chop it up. Trip, 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 trip. Ocean man. Blair all in for 10. Pocket 9s here. We'll raise after they come along. Echo, what do you got? Ace Jack. Small bet with Ace Jack. I don't mind losing 4 big blinds to Ace Jack on that river. Now have Ace Jack this time. I mean, never mind. Have Ace 10 this time. Everybody. Dr. Dad raises here. Gets called by player Callan D here. Colin D calling down. Calling down so far. 4 on the turn. It's 5, Jack, 6, 4. Dr. Dad checks the turn. Sees a 1 big blind bet come in. Calls. Duplicate Jack on the river. Dr. Dad checks again. Callan is all in. Dr. Dad calls with 8s. Is all but eliminated. Cut way down. Player played very strangely. I kind of don't blame Dr. Dad for calling. But in the end, it was not the correct play. Got 2 pair here. We'll call here with King Jack of diamonds. Are they gonna put it in for a chance to triple? Yeah. Got you in a bad way, Dr. Dad. GG, my friend. All right, this is the stone bubble in the $50, folks. So our first FT shared with Dr. Dad. Thankfully, we do get the better of him, but I'm not going to celebrate too much till we're ITM. Oh, never mind, we're ITM. We are ITM. Our first FT with Dr. Dad, and we do get the better of him. But someone else did most of the work. All right, so we've locked up 150. There is 690 up top, folks, and we are chip leading here on the final table. Defender King 6. Call again on 10-6-8. Think I win? Yerp. Ten-9 suited here, we raised. Got 3 bet. Crawling up here. Got 10-9 here. You jam an overpair or something? No, you're just gonna call. Or you're just gonna bet 16. Like I'm gonna jam. No, it is an overpair though. The read was right. They induced what they wanted with a half pot bet. Surprising line from our opponent, to be honest. Interesting line that they bet 16 into 38 there. Raise the 4s, we get them through. Raised King 10 and got it through up here on the final 2 table spot in the $20 classic. Some high one with Queen Jack down there in the cash game. King Jack here. Wow, snap calls with ace 8. Let's win a 42%. King or a jack? Yes, let's go. All right, that's a $105 jack on the river. Significant chip lead over our opponents now. Oh boy, I call, I guess. Let's win another 40%er. This one's a little tougher. We need a king or a queen that's not a heart. All right. I think I like taking that spot, but that's a lot of chips that we didn't necessarily have to flip with. Got 8-7 of diamonds here. That river with eight's full, we get paid. Just gotta walk with ace king in the $20 classic. That's infuriating. All right, we take the chip lead back. King's in the cash game here. We folded the 4 deuce here. We bet flop. They bet turn. We'll fold. Pocket fours. This would be a great time to make it to a flop and flop a set. Not so far. They heard me over here. I flop trips. Deuces here, they raise, we jam. Raise here on river with queens full. They fold. Now we raised pre here, obviously folding to this cockamamie bet. Final table here. We've locked up $54 in the $20 classic, but we are 8 of 8. It's all yours, man. If you just want to check, you win. Not even calling one. No shot. Sorry. Goodbye. Raise here with Jack 10 suited over the limp. That's a damn good flop for Jack 10 suited. Okay. Oh my god. Flush. Put the flush out there. How are you so strong? Holy cow, what a setup, gang. Wow. I have a straight here. I can't fold. Can I jam for value? I think I can. Chop it up. Wow, I can't believe we had Jack 10 of spades on 8, 9, 10, 2 spades, and they had Queen Jack. Gross. That's so disgusting. Holy God. That is something else. Holy wow. Ah, we got to come back from a shorter stack now for sure. I'm me because I grew up in New England. We're just bluffing here. Nobody's bet this whole time. We need them chips. I want them. Love a walk. Come on. Focus up. We can come back. We'll be all in up here with 10s, folks. We'll bet here with ace 3. Hoping they would rep the flush, maybe. Check and win versus 6-5. Interesting hand. Bow no 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 no. Love the walks we're getting from the player to our right. Fold that one. We'll pay that one forward, though. Let's raise the ace jack. What about jam the ace jack here? Yep. I'm all in, folks. Oh my gosh, it's queens. Three-handed. Ace! Jack or an ace. That's not a club. Narrowed it down pretty slim there. All right, 255. Jeez, man. It's fine. Third place for 255. Takes a nice chunk out of what we were down on the session for sure. The $200 profit there. We've got $54 guaranteed here. Player raises after the under the gun player limps here on the FT. Limper calls. Flop is 7-4 deuce rainbow. Player insta ships. Limper folds. We're 7 of 8 here on the final table of the $20 classic. Of my girlfriend's four-post bed. Weekend or a one-night stand. Raise flat, player all in. Will the squeeze just get through? It looks like it might. And in fact, it does. That time's coming, and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey. Pocket eights here. Versus button, we'll check. And pot size bit makes it very easy to fold. All right, folks, we are, I believe, off to the break. Oh, frick. I meant to hit that. I didn't get the button clicked before the big blind was paid, but that's okay. Well, now we got great pot odds and suited two gapper, so let's make a call and then just torch another dollar before we hit the break. All right, I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. When I took the break, the cat was just outside the door looking for Lauren, so I've left it open now to see if she wants to join us. Folding lead for suited. Seven of eight here on the FT. Let's see if we can take it down. Ugh. Let's try limp and the king queen suited. Another short stack limps as well. Big stack says sure. Let's see a flop. It's 3-8-3 on the board. No diamonds. Okay. Why didn't we have this hand last time? Well, because we wouldn't have played it, obviously, but still. Fell up on my chair. Check. Have a pair, sir. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Ace 8 is better. God, should just fold somewhere in there, I guess. Like, just fold flop, I guess. Probably just fold flop. Well, it's gone south a little bit here, folks, with bleeding some chips there. We needed those. Ace 4 for folded 2 is a non-negotiable slam dunk jam. 2 more folds. Give me the chance. How you gonna limp? How you gonna limp here, brother? Limp is enough to discourage me, I think. Fast as I can. All right, ace 2 hearts, we're all in here, no matter what, I think. Can't be making a habit of folding this, folks. All right, clear 1 here with 5.6. First to act. Good luck us with the ace 2 hearts. This will be the end of the stream if we would get called here and bust. We get it through. Get rough, giving you all my love. Ace Jack here, a million billion ways. Do some navigating. Learn, God knows we're worth it. Without caving in. Look it up. Look it up. Ace 3. Sorry, ace 3. This early position is going to be a fold. Look it up. Three bet squeeze here with the king jack suited after raising a call. We get through in the cash game. raise here with the ace queen. Folding under the gun here with 4 deuce on the FT. Threw a duck across his back, and he didn't mind the quack quack and the legs all dangling down, no, down, no, down, no. He didn't mind the quack quack and the legs all dangling down, no. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. No diamonds in my hand. Cool, cool, cool. Nine of diamonds is good. Jack 5, 10, 9. These players love to not fold pre. Daddy, daddy, go back again. There must be a mighty fine town. No. Limped pot, we'll check the queen 5. I've got a pair. You limped. We just jam. Slow rolling me? Queen 10. 85%. What a great spot. Hold! No! How do we find that call from Queen 10? Oh my gosh. Oh, just a couple of nasty ones tonight, folks. Holy cow. I feel like my legs are giving out from under me on that one. I can't believe we lost that hand. All right. We got this hand to play in the cash game. Frick. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I lost that hand. I'm just gonna fold here. I want to check the overall damages tonight. Overall, I think we were down. I'm waiting for this to refresh. Down $30 on the evening, but a lot of rewards tonight because we registered things early for early bird special, and we played enough cube sit and goes that I think I'm going to get 5 $25 tickets tonight. So minus $30, but $125 in tickets, plus the amazing rewards that BetRivers is rocking right now. If you're a cash game player, log on and play cash games right now because there's happy hours from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. But I am not really a cash game player. I just play one on TV. So I am going to retire and probably send you over to Dr. Dad Poker. But thank you so much for being here, folks. A break-even session with a lot of upside thanks to the rewards and promos going on the client. I'll be back to do this all again tomorrow night. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Enjoy the stream over at Dr. Dad Poker. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Later. Thank you.